Hello everyone, welcome to my blog. My name is Kathy. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a mini album that pulls out of a card box. So the first thing I'm going to show you quickly is just my finished product. So this is what I'm going to be showing you how to make today, and I'll just zoom in for you. So what it is it's actually a box that has magnetic it has magnetics in it so that it closes, but then when you open up the box you can pull out a mini album that you created that then goes as an accordion back into the box. So I just want to show you that quickly. At the end of the video I'm actually going to show it to you in more detail, and I'll show you some of the things that I did to decorate the box. So to get started, what I did is I took one of Close to My Heart. This is called My Creations Card Box, and what it is it's actually a box that you can use to make cards, your own cards, and then store them inside of the box. So the outside of the box you can name it like all occasion cards or happy birthday cards, thank you cards, whatever it is that you're making, and then you can just store them inside of the box for when you go to use them. But this is just another way of using this card box. So what I'm going to show you now is how to create the actual album pages, and so that you know how to make the album before you actually put it inside of the box. The first thing you're going to need is you need 5 different cardstock colors, and you're going to need 5 6x12 cardstock pre-cut. So what I did is, in this case I'm just showing you 2 just to show you how to actually assemble the album pages, and then from there you can, once you get these directions you'll know how to make the rest of the pages. So what I've done is have 2 6x12 pieces of cardstock. I'm going to take my blue piece and I'm just going to be scoring it, and you're going to want to score it at 4 inches and then 12 inches. So score at 4 inches and then at 8 inches. So in order to assemble your album pages, what you're going to be doing is to take your first piece of cardstock. So in this case I took my crystal blue, and I'm going to put the adhesive on the back side of one of the 4x6 squares that you kind of created with your scoring. And then what you do is you take your second piece of cardstock and you're going to take the first 4x6 square, and then you're just going to be laying it down on the top 4x6 square of your next colored cardstock. So you just adhere that down right there, and then what you would do in this case is you would take your next piece, you would put the adhesive on the back of this 4x6 square, and then you put it down onto your next piece of cardstock. So I actually have one that is already made. This is the one that I just showed you how to make with the blue on top of the white, and then you took the white and you adhere it back onto the twilight paper, and then that was adhered onto the gray flannel paper, and then lastly the chocolate paper. So I chose colors that are going to work with the paper pack that I'm using, which in this case is called Wonderland by Close to My Heart in the Fall Winter Idea Book 2011. So once you get all your cardstock together, you're going to have this one long row, and what I did is you want to fold back the first 4x6 square, and then from there you're just alternating your folds. The reason you do that is so that when it sits in your album like this, you're going to be able to pull the tab and then pull it out of your album nice and neatly. And you'll get to the end where you'll put the adhesive on the back of this chocolate cardstock, and then it'll just adhere down into your box so that when you pull it out the whole album doesn't come out. Or you could actually make it so that the whole album, I guess, comes out. If people want to actually pull it out and look at the whole thing, that's another option as well. So just to show you, when you get your box, I've already got one in here, and it's just going to be pulling out like this. In my case I didn't adhere this piece, the album pages, into the box until after the album was decorated. I found that a little bit easier, and I would recommend that you do that for yourself as well. So just to show you the actual album that I made, again I used the Wonderland cardstock. And I should mention that this album was an idea that I got from another close to my heart consultant called Sarah Batkin, who lives in the United States, and she always is very creative in a lot of the things that she does. So I saw this album at our convention last summer and I just fell in love with it, so I wanted to give it a try myself. So in this case what I did is I used paper, I used the overlays, which are like these clear patterned overlays that coordinate with the Wonderland paper, and then the stickies. I actually didn't do any stamping for this project, which is unusual for me, but I actually liked how fast it came together. It was really a great mini album to make. So the first thing I did is I decorated the outside of the box on all of the sides. It's just easier if you measure it yourself and then cut the paper down. It's hard for me to give you all the dimensions because they're not set dimensions. Like they're not, like in this case this is not 4.5 by 2, it's actually 4.5 minus a couple notches, so it's not precise, so it's just easier if you actually measure it yourself. So I decorated the top of the box. I actually popped this up just for a little bit of interest, the actual title, The Season of Wonder, and then on the inside of the box I decorated the flap that has the magnets that help close the box, and then in here, and then I also did all the insides of the box. So in order to actually do the album, like I said, I didn't adhere it down until I actually finished it, but I just treat it like a 2-page album that was in a vertical position, and then I just designed my pages that way so that when it pulls out they're all in a vertical position. And then in this case I just did a little bit of a flap before I put the picture down. I created this flap that you could open just for interest. So there's a lot of fun things and ideas that you could do making a box like this. This would be an awesome gift idea for somebody else, or it could be something that you actually want to set up on your own coffee table for other people to look at when they come over. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's tutorial, and I hope that you create one of your own. They're super simple and really, really cute when they come together. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.